As a leader, you need to have a clear vision. You need to gain alignment amongst your leadership team and then your employees more broadly. But you also need to be respectful of divergent opinions. So the way that I choose to go about decision making with my leadership team is by having discussions, being open to all of the feedback and input. And we might disagree, but by the time we leave the room, we need to be one united leadership team. I can get really distracted by and frustrated by the challenges of a weak leader, or what I can do is choose to focus on how is it that I can best contribute to the organization and focus on that instead. I have always determined what it is that I want to do, and every single day I will conquer my fears, get outside of my comfort zone, and do things that are going to make me uncomfortable. I have to make choices every single day around how it is that I spend my time. And that means that I need to be very clear in my mind on what my priorities are, both professionally and personally. And so I often will say to my kids, I hope that one day you find a job that you are, or a career that you are as passionate about as I am, and then you will understand why it is that I make the choices that I do. Within Edelman globally, 5 years ago, 68% of our total global workforce was women, but what we saw was that at the most senior levels, only 34% were women. And so Richard Edelman at the time made a commitment and established what we call GWEN, which is the Global Women's Executive Network, to determine how is it that we can create an environment where women can be successful, can get to the most senior ranks of the organization, and that within 5 years we would reach gender parity. The wonderful news is that we have made significant progress. We won't get to 50-50 within 5 years because we're almost at that 5-year mark. But what I can say is that we have gone from 34% women to 44% women. So we're definitely on an upward trend. Women are absolutely qualified to speak on their particular area of expertise, and they need to have the confidence to actually do it. At the rate that women are getting onto TSX listed companies, that we actually won't reach gender parity without government intervention until 2093. Crazy. So I am supportive of it. I think it is necessary, and there is so much data that speaks to the benefits of having more diversity and more women on boards. So it really should be a no-brainer for corporate boards to include women and people of diverse backgrounds. And then because of government intervention in many European countries, we're now seeing that those numbers are dramatically improving. So unfortunately, it has come to we've come to a time where government intervention or having regulations around comply or explain are necessary. The other thing that I would add, though, is that, and I'm a big advocate of this, is that women also need to put their hands up and know that they are qualified to take on board positions.
On behalf of all of us, I want to thank Lisa. You were spectacular. You hit it out of the park.